What's up, everybody? Nurse back again. We're in the kitchen. We are going to make my messy kitchen. Sorry, there's like things all over my fridge. Artwork, a little legend. Anyways, we are going to make holiday Scotch eggs. I'm as nervous as you are. Let's jump in. All right, so here we go. Here are all of our ingredients. We are making Scotch eggs holiday style because I was eating stuffing that I had made into a little patty, and then I fried, put an egg on top of it, and I was like, oh, this tastes like a Scotch egg, but better. So we're making holiday Scotch eggs. So I have stovetop stuffing. Over here I've got a half a cup of that. And then I have a quarter cup of warm water just from my sink because we're not fancy like that. Okay. We've got our 4 hard-boiled eggs, flour, a beat egg, panko breadcrumbs, and then our Jim. It's just pork sausage, Jimmy Dean pork sausage. First we're going to mix this all together so it can soak up the water. And we're going to let that sit for about 15 minutes. We will be back. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. It is all nice and moist. That's a fun word. So we're going to grab our sausage, put it right in there. And then we're going to give this a good mix. All with my hands because I'm just a hands-on kind of girl. All right. Now you can add salt and pepper to taste. I am not a salt person. Plus I know that the savory herb seasoning that is, oh my, that's a big clunk there. That is mixed in with the sausage. I know it's got quite a bit of flavor. I can smell it. And I got the savory herb instead of the sage. Honestly, because it was on sale. Because nobody wanted to get the savory herb during, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Everybody was getting the sage. So, this is what we have. All right, made a flat little disc here. I'm going to divide it in fourths. Oh, just eyeballing it all. So there we go. So now I've got a piece for each one. Okay. We're going to start down our little line here. When I do get to putting sausage on it, though, I'm going to have to put you down, and we'll come back after they're all made. So I'm going to take an egg, roll it in the flour. Okay. And then I'm going to put the sausage on it. I'm going to just take a sausage ball out. I'm going to flatten it into a disc in my hand, and then I'm just going to wrap it around the egg. Let me get my stand. Okay, so the angle of my stand is just a little weird. Anyways, so here is what I'm doing. I'm just putting it into a little disc in my hand, like this. I'm going to take the egg, and I'm going to wrap it around. Kind of like I'm making a meatball. Okay. There we go. Okay. Got a little ball. We're going to take it into our scrambled egg here. Roll it in. Get that excess off. Then we're going to take it and put it into our panko breadcrumbs. Just liberally. And really pat that down in there. Okay. And then we move it over to our pre-foiled, pre-sprayed pan. I'm going to do that with all of them. I will be back. Maybe. All right, and here are our beautiful little Scotch eggs. Before we cook them, we're going to take them over to the Betty Crocker, as I've heard it called. Set to 400 Fahrenheit. And we're just gonna put them in. It's super hot. Oh my gosh, well, of course it is. And we're gonna say, so long, suckers, see you in a bit. And then we're gonna bake those for about 35 minutes. All right, everybody, the moment we've been waiting for. Drum roll. Yeah, it's a bad drum roll. This one's kind of split open the most. So we're gonna just cut it in half. My tiny little knife. And it is still steaming. Oh no! All right, y'all. I've cut it in half. There it is. A seasonal Scotch egg. I already demolished the other half. It was really good. But yeah, there it is. And no, I did not wait for it to cool off. Sorry. Not sorry. All right. Well, that's it, guys. See you next time. Much love and peace out.